Horror films are one of the most popular film genres of all time, with an estimated 1,500 horror films being created every single year. That's roughly 4 horror films per day. And so this spooky season, I decided I want to try taking a stab at making my own horror film all by myself. No pun intended. Plain and simple, I'm going to script, cast, direct, shoot, and edit a horror film all before Halloween to turn that estimated 1,500 movies a year into 1,501. And what's the catch, you may be asking? Well, I have no experience making a short film. I have to learn how to script, cast, direct, shoot, and edit a short film. And so we were off to the races. It was time to get the script written. However, I was writing somewhat of an English essay, so I did a little bit of research to figure out how to properly write a script. And well, I'm really glad that I did. The way I had it beforehand would have been very confusing and very hard to actually understand what was going on. Using a proper script is one of the only reasons we got this project done. All right, and while I just learned how to write a script, and we just wrapped it up. The script turned out pretty well. The only problem that I have now is that I realized that I have no actor, and the script kind of relies on an actor. So lucky for me, one of my best friends is an actor, and he usually is willing to be a part of any projects that I have going on, or just any shenanigans in general. So I figured it was a bit of a no-brainer, and it should work out just fine. And while I waited on his response, I decided to just do some homework. That is until I kind of fucked up with doing everything last second, and now Connor is no longer actually available today. So I'm probably just going to get back to finishing up my homework, message Connor, see if maybe he can make tomorrow work. And if not, I don't really know what I'm going to do from there. Yeah, growing pains. That's really all it is. So of course, planning a shoot day of doesn't make the most sense, but luckily, update, we are set for tomorrow at 7:30. Thank God. Now it is just kind of a little bit of a hurry up and wait for tomorrow. See you guys then.
Sure. Our main actor here, Connor. Yes.
Ready to rob a house.
We're acting. And then David. Hello. He's up.
Before we start shooting, me and the crew decided to go over the script first, and this is where I realized my directing needs work.
Like, this is like, hey, I have to do this one, but like, at moving forward, we're done. Like, it's kind of the idea. Yeah.
So those were not the most confident directions ever given. However, I was a tad bit nervous, but lucky for me, my guys were very understanding and really kept things fun for me.
Scene 1, take 1, and go action.
Oh, right. As I was doing it, it just said, the person you're trying to reach is not set up a voicemail.
Hello. The code.
As the night went on, we really started to get into a groove. We were knocking out all of our shots really quickly, very rarely needing more than like 2 or 3 takes, because we also were moving really efficiently too.
Yeah, it won't be very long at all. Yeah.
We were coming up with new ideas, getting unique angles, and finding really creative ways to capture sound, all while having a really fun time, which in reality is a lot of what this is all about. That is pretty much until we started our last shot of the night. You see, everyone seemed to be getting a little tired and a tad bit delirious, which of course would come as we are going on to our hardest shot of the night.
Ready to die. It's almost 2:00 in the morning. So much for the 3 hours I was planning on.
Everything up to this point, we're all locked off shots, meaning I just had my camera set up on the tripod, press record, and let Connor do his thing. However, we thought for this shot, it would be actually way more fun to do a one-take handheld tracking shot with flickering lights.
Got your look of horror ready?
I'm about to die.
Oh man. Shucks.
This shot required so much choreography and planning, but after just a few run-throughs and a couple adjustments being made, we were loving what we were seeing.
Actually, that shot
Looks really cool with the wraparound. Director, sound technician, cameraman,
Casting director.
producer, editor.
Man of a few hats. That is one thing, but it's a big takeaway that I have from this experience is that I need to work on my time management a little bit.
However, with all the choreography and planning, it was beginning to get really late, which meant the last thing that we needed to do was get the shot so that I could send the crew home.
What time do you have to get up in the morning?
Oh, I have to be up at 9 a.m. It's 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Kill lights. Done by 11.
All right, let's get this dialogue.
So after finally completing that one take, we decided to get a little bit of voiceover just to be safe. And then
4:08 in the 4:09 in the morning, and that's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Too busy playing Clash Royale.
Yeah, sorry.
Locked it.
I'm about to lose to this bitch. No.
in fact, David did end up winning that game. We looked over the footage one last time, and then I sent the guys off. That's a wrap. On my first ever short film. Man, it feels pretty good, honestly. Took me way longer than I was expecting. Gotta be pushing like 5 o'clock or some shit. Yeah, 4:23. I'm gonna go attempt to go to sleep, but I have class in about 6 hours, so now it was really just time to load up the footage and get to editing. But it's been a few days. College has been beating my ass a little bit. It's like all good, still straight A's, all that good stuff, just with exams and projects and everything. It's been a crazy couple of weeks. The only problem with that is I was hoping to have this video done last week, and tomorrow's Halloween. So I have just under an hour's worth of footage here. I'm gonna try and get a rough cut done, see if I need to go back and recapture any sound effects. But for the foreseeable future, my ass is gonna be in, you can't really see it, this chair until I'm done. And well, it was definitely time to lock in. You see, editing is probably the area of filmmaking that I'm the worst at. I already knew going into all of this that editing was going to be an uphill battle. Learning how to mess with the dialogue and sound effects and music, it was a headache. All right, quick problem. The audio is ass. Yeah, it was a struggle with the sound, just a little bit. But after quite a few Google searches and a few YouTube tutorials, I tried my best with the sound engineering of the dialogue. I think it sounds pretty good. I stepped away for a second to kind of, let it breathe, came back to it. I think it sounds pretty good now. All that's really left now is just kind of doing the sound design. We should be done in the next couple of hours would be my guess. Now, I don't have any audio equipment, so I just plugged my microphone into my camera and recorded that way. And well, all that was left over is to upload the sound effects, get some music, and we're done. Honestly, this is like one of the hardest projects that I've ever worked on, but I am super excited with the way it turned out. If you guys want to check it out, click here on the screen. But otherwise, don't forget to tell your people that you love them. And I'll see you all next time when I take Quentin Tarantino's job.
All right, superstar.